going, everyone? I just want to introduce, my dad finally came to the show. There he is. Come on up, Dad. Thank you. Love you, Dad. Believe it or not, after I was born, my parents got divorced. Because I'm not his kid. Okay, that's not funny, I guess. I asked for permission, so it's fine. Alright, so I'm going to take a little different approach to this whole comedy thing than I usually do. If you guys have seen me before, I talk about masturbation and stuff a lot. I'm going to try not to do that today. It's already not funny, thank you. Alright, I am going to talk about alcoholism because it's something I work with all the time. And if you notice, I was the psychopath right there drinking a gallon of water. Yes, believe it or not, I come here and Ben pours me water every day because I can't drink. And when I think about alcoholism, I feel like there are weird times to be like an alcoholic. Like, can you imagine the alcoholic at the Last Supper with Jesus? There's two types of alcoholics. There's the one in recovery, when Jesus turns the water into wine and he goes, "Hey Jesus, hey, no, like I don't, can you, like it's a miracle and everything. Do you think you could maybe switch it back for me? Please." That joke was inspired by the time I relapsed at church. There is the non-recovering alcoholic that has pre-gamed before because he knew there wasn't going to be that much booze there. He heard it was just going to be water. So he comes up, and then Jesus. I think it's Peter. He's the one that snitched on me. Right? Peter comes up. Jeez. So yes. Yeah, I have this whole bucket of water this time. Just whip it up. He's not having it. He said he wasn't. I'll take his. And that's my impression of the First Supper with alcoholics. Alright, now this joke, I wrote it, and it's gonna be really bumpy. It's gonna be really bumpy, and it's far-fetched. I wrote the stages of my alcoholism as the mascots of cereal boxes. I'm really stretching it, and it took me so long to write, so just be okay with it. Alright, the first one is Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes. This is before I drank. I was this cool guy that everyone wanted to hang out with. I was FDA approved. It was like, oh, you only have to hang out with me one time, but you have to hang out with that friend 7 times to get the same happiness. I was a cool guy. Like, my motto was, my life was fine until I drank regrets. This is the first time I said it, and it was so much sadder than I thought it was going to be. There's 7 mascots we have to work for, and that was my sober one. Okay, and then I started drinking, and then I wasn't that bad of a person, but I was, it's Leo the Lion. Like the off-brand of Frosted Flakes. Like the flakes that are frosted. That's on the cereal box. Like, you're not gonna brag about having Leo the Lion's flakes that are frosted. Like, you're gonna be there and it's gonna be like, The mom's like, we're running low on money, so just here's this, and then that was me. I was an okay choice. I was an okay choice. All right, things are getting a little darker now. Lucky from Lucky the Charms. How is he gonna pull this one off? And this one, I was like Lucky, and my charms were like my booze. All the kids were my friends and family trying to take away my booze. They're after all my booze. I probably don't need another. I know I wrote more than a song. I wrote a song into it. And commercials. Oh, next page. It actually says next page. It's a later joke. Alright, you know the Lucky Charms song. I wrote, and I don't know how this is gonna go, but it's like hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons. We all heard that, right? Okay. This is what I sang apparently when I was drinking. Beer, wines, and vodka, brandy, and some booze. Shot glasses, whiskeys, that I will abuse. That's a clap. It's not really a laugh one, but it's a clap. All right, now we're deep in the addiction now. Now, can you guess? Anyone guess what mascot I am going to be?
Picture for kids.
Not even close. What? I can't believe you think that it's the Sonny who goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, I honestly thought you guys would get that. Don't worry, Trix is up next. But Sonny, if you ever notice, nobody's eating cereal with him. But he's still going cuckoo. And I've noticed, like, eating cereal alone, like, even without the bird, it's a pretty sad thing. And I eat cereal like a 50-year-old divorced man. I saw my dad do that once. Not this, my real dad, not the one that pretended. No, but the Cocoa Puffs addiction was really bad. Like, at one point there was a commercial where he went into space with a rocket. And I did some research on Wikipedia, and it said a rocket just in space costs $500 million. So he took $500 million and he immediately went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs up there. I'm going to work that in somehow. I like that there's a lot of money into it, but I just don't have anything funny for it. Next, Trix the Rabbit. All right, Trix the Rabbit. Here's another tricky one. All right, Trix the Rabbit is when I was like in my recovery. Like, I'm done drinking. All right, but then, oh wait, hold up. I did the catchphrases for the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I couldn't get anything good, so I said I'm bonkers for boozing. Okay, now we're going back to Trix. I forgot it. Okay, now I'm in recovery, and I'm a lot like Trix the Rabbit, and like my friends and family are the kids, but they're not like silly rabbit, Trix for kids. It's like silly Matt, like vodka's for people that are responsible enough to enjoy it. Like, it's funny for you guys, but the more I say it, like, the sadder I am. It's because it's all true. People don't. Like, alcoholism is a weird. Like, it's a disease. Like, people, like, whatever. Like, it's been proven it's a disease. And like, it's one of the worst diseases because you lose all your friends and family. Like, everyone hates you. Like, it's the only diseases where like people hate you for having it. No one gets that. Like, someone gets like cancer. No one's like, fuck that guy. I buy a bottle of Jack and I haven't talked to my mom in 3 months. Number 6, where I am right now. Can anyone guess? Go ahead, Carolyn. The Quaker Oats guy. Quaker Oats guy. Because he's not that bad of a dude. Like, he has that smug smirk on his face, like he's had that past, but overall he's a good choice. He's no Tony the Tiger. He's not that FDA check of approval, but he's all right, and he's always going to be there for you with that smug smile on his face. What else? I think that's all I had. Alcoholism. That's all I said. It's just you guys don't realize my whole I wrote this down and there's tears and stain. What's going on? My mom will walk in. I'm just crying, writing in my. I'll leave you with that. I feel like that's me being sad.